Hey guys, it's Rebecca. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. Today's video is going to be my May empties, and these are the products that I used up in the month of May. Now, as always, I'm going to start with my makeup-y things first. These are not items in any kind of project pan. I usually don't show any project pan empties. In my empties, just random makeup items that are not part of a project pan that I happen to finish during the month. So I do have usually they're like deluxe size samples. So I have 5 items. One you guys would have already seen. This is the e.l.f. matte lip color. This was a lip crayon that I had to declutter. Unfortunately, the product broke from the base and it fell onto the floor of my car. There was no way I was going to be able to sanitize this, so this is going to go in the trash. I said in my other video that I was not going to include that in my year of makeup empties because I used it like 3 or 4 times, so I can't even like calculate like half the price to add it onto my total. So that's that. Then the other things that I have here are all minis. I have here, I'll do the little sprayers first. I have 2 perfume samples. The first one is from, I think it's Billie Eilish. I think that's what it doesn't say anything on the container, but I think it was from Billie Eilish and I didn't like it. I didn't care for it, just not my kind of scent that I enjoy. And then this one is from Givenchy. This is the Irresistible Eau de Toilette. This one kind of smells really sweet, kind of reminiscent, slightly reminiscent of Prada Candy. I think that's what it's called. And I'm not a fan of that scent, so I wouldn't repurchase either one. Then I had a little baby MAC Fix Plus. This came in an Ulta goodie bag. It was kind of like a little sample. And this little guy lasted me a long time. The sprayer is very fine, but it spritzed a lot. So I felt like I didn't have to do this. This probably lasted me like 5 days of just setting my whole face with it. So it was pretty nice. I've used the MAC Fix Plus spray before. It works okay, but my all-time favorite is the one from Urban Decay, the All Nighter. Then I have a little mascara sample. This is the Petite and Pretty Fully Feathered Volumizing Mascara. I didn't like this. This is what the one looks like, kind of an hourglass shaped. This kind of felt really dry. Ever since the beginning, I do use a lash primer before my mascara, and I always saw the lash primer getting stuck on the wand of the mascara. That's how I tend to know if a mascara is getting drier, because when I apply it, instead of it coating the primer gets stuck on the wand because it's so dry. So it didn't last very long, maybe for about a month. It does say that it has 3 ml, so maybe that's why. But I didn't care for it. I don't think it did anything for me, so I wouldn't repurchase. Now for the bag of stuff here, I have all kinds of random stuff, and I'm going to start first with, holy cow, I have 3 hand soaps. I thought I only had 2. That's why I was taking up most of the space here in my bag, but they're all from Bath & Body Works. I have recently restocked. So anyway, I have my all-time favorite, the Eucalyptus Spearmint. They're all foaming, by the way. My favorite scent of all time. Then I have Morning Crisp Air. This is one of the classic scents that they have. I really like it. I always try to pick up a couple of scents in that scent. And I have the Strawberry Pound Cake. This was nice. It was kind of sweet. I had it in the kitchen. I need to be careful when I buy too many sweet things because I can get bored of them really fast. So I'm glad that I used up 3 and I have more. Then I have this other soap. I went through a lot of soap. I was very clean this past month. This is the Dr. Bronner's Cherry Blossom Pure Cast Iron Soap. I use this for many things, mainly to wash my makeup brushes. And after you guys saw, I had recently purchased or emptied out a brush cleaner from IT Cosmetics. I did end up repurchasing that because IT Cosmetics went 5 times the point or something like that recently. So I placed an order, picked that up. But in the meantime, I was trying to use this one up. This one was under my sink for a long time. I bought this at Marshall's for $5.99. And it's one of those things that I'll use for a little bit and then I'll get a new brush cleaner, and then I'll move on to that, and this will kind of take a back seat. I even used this on my dishes a couple of times because I ran out of dish soap, and I didn't need to go to the store just to buy dish soap. Like, I could wait a couple of days. I didn't feel like I needed to go to the store like immediately to buy dish soap, so I used this on my dishes. It worked fine. This is kind of like an all-purpose cleaner. I really enjoy it. They're always on at Marshalls or TJ Maxx. Oh, this one was from TJ Maxx. I said Marshalls, but this is TJ Maxx. They're always at either store, so I would definitely repurchase. Not the scent. This was a cherry blossom scent, and I wasn't a big fan of it. I mean, it doesn't smell too bad, but I've smelled other scents that I like better. I did color my hair. After I cut my hair, I decided to start coloring my hair again to cover the grays. I don't know how long I'll keep up with it. You guys know I'm very lazy when it comes to keeping up with my hair. But anyway, this is the color that I've always used. This is the L'Oreal Paris Excellence Cream color in the color number 4, dark brown. It matches my natural color pretty well. And when my hair grows, you can't really see a difference. The only reason you can tell like the roots is if you really pay attention to, you can't even see. But like if my grays start growing out, you see the white stuff. But other than that, you really can't see my natural hair color from this. So that's why I really like it. So I will always repurchase this one. I hope they don't discontinue it anytime soon. I thought I had gone through 3 dry shampoos, but I guess I only went through 2. Funnily enough, now that I have short hair, I'm going through a lot more dry shampoo. I guess because when I had long hair, when my hair was dirty, it was easier to just put it up, and I really use dry shampoo. But now with the short hair, I really can't put it up, so I find myself on like 2nd and 3rd day hair, I'm really resorting to dry shampoo. But anyway, I used a travel size and a full size. The full size is from Living Proof. This is the perfect hair day dry shampoo. I really enjoy this shampoo. I think it's one of my favorite dry shampoos that I've ever used. I know it's kind of pricey. I know there's like drugstore ones that work really good, but I would definitely buy this in the full size again. I really enjoy it, and I think it does great. It doesn't leave a white cast on my hair or anything like that. And it smells really nice as well. And the little deluxe size or travel size that I used is from Not Your Mother's Clean Freak Dry Shampoo. This is the original fragrance. I don't think this smells like anything, or I can't smell anything right now. This is nice. This is kind of scary because it does leave a really white cast. And I do notice that it can kind of clump up a little bit if I put too much. I can brush it away, but it does leave like little white little balls for, I guess, where the oil and the product like ball up, and it doesn't really like brush off. So I'm not a big fan of this one. I mean, I'll use it. It does a good job. But I can if I do overuse it, my eye keeps crying. If I do overuse it by accident, it does leave me that white stuff and like makes it worse. So this is not a foolproof dry shampoo like this one. I can never overdo it with this one. I'm always able to get good results with this one. This one, it's sometimes it can go bad. Then I used 2 like body wash type products. The first one is from Rituals. This is the Ritual of Sakura Sensational Foaming Shower Gel. I really enjoyed this one. This one has the same like consistency of shaving gel. Like it comes up in a gel and then it foams up as it's on your skin. I went through this one really fast. I liked how it smelled. I liked the whole concept, but I feel like products like this you go through really, really fast. That I don't think it's worth the price per amount of usage that you get. I would love to try another sample size of this, or if it came in a goodie box or anything, I would be super happy, but I don't think I would fork over the money to pay for this one. I don't even know how much it is, but it's kind of a fancy concept, so I feel like it would be a little bit pricey. And the other one that I used up is a Daily Concept Esponjabón, but this is a sponge that is infused with soap. So this is a little sample size. So this is what it came. It looks really gross, but this is what the sponge looks like. And when you first get it, it's see, now it's like it's completely squishable because there's nothing in here. But when you first get it, it's hard like a bar soap, and then it's a sponge is like infused with soap. So as you're using it, the soap is kind of wasting away, and then you're left with the sponge that becomes like a little scrubby. So I got this in an Ulta goodie box, no, in a gift with purchase or something, But I ended up getting another one in another goodie box, which is I'm using right now. But I love the concept because it kind of eliminates having to have like 2 items in the shower, like your loofah and your shower gel or your bar soap or whatever, because the loofah is infused with this. This one, of course, is broken. I'm guessing the full size is a lot bigger. This one towards the end is kind of hard because it shrinks. Like you can't, it's hard to hold it and like to like scrub your body with it. But I really enjoy the concept. I would buy this in the full size to see how it compares, like usage wise, to using it as opposed in a little form like this. But I enjoyed it a lot. I would highly recommend for you guys to try it if you haven't. Then I used up 3 lotions. These first 2 are sample sizes that came in an Ulta goodie bag. This is the Fur Stubble Cream Hydrating and Regrowth Refining. And this is just a... it says here that you can use anywhere, including pubic area, underarms, chest, legs, and face. It's just a lotion that's supposed to help with ingrown hairs. I just used it on my legs. It was 1 application for both my legs and that was it. Then I used up this baby lotion, Lotion Bebe, from the brand Pipette. Also, I use this everywhere on my body. I'm not a baby. Ooh. I have lotion all over my floor. But I did get as much as I could. As you guys can see, that was probably just like product that accumulated from the air that went into the product. But as you guys can see, like I'm squishing it out and there was nothing in here. So I did use it up. It was a fine lotion. It's for babies. I guess it was just too light for my liking. So I would never repurchase. And then the other one that I have here is from Bath & Body Works. This is from the aromatherapy line in the scent Calming Chamomile, the lavender and chamomile lotion. Now, I don't typically do this where I cut the tube and get every single last drop. I feel like I am very good about squeezing the product down from the bottom. But earlier this month, I had a little accident on my hand. I order boxes of produce from a local produce place here, and every month I get delivered a box, and for the most part I put a little, when another box is coming, I put a little like TV dinner table type thing outside so they can put the box on there. That way when I get home I just pick up the box and then just take it inside, and then I don't have to worry about like ants or little animals crawling onto the box if I'm not here when they deliver it. So this time I forgot, and thankfully I was home, but they left it on the floor, and then when I went to pick it up, this is the box, right? I went like this to like kind of try to pick it up, and I bent this nail backwards. Like naturally our nails are kind of like semicircular this way. Well, my nail was semicircular upwards because I bent it back, and it was detached, maybe like a third of it. Like my nail was just hanging. My whole like hand and this area right here was throbbing for like 2 days. Any little thing that I did that would make me like touch the top of my nail hurt. I had to wear a band-aid to keep my nail like covered, and also I had to cut it like super short. It's already grown out a little bit, but I had to cut it really short because it would get stuck on like random things, and that pulling back, because it was detached, it was hurting. And then if I got like anything inside, it would sting because like the skin was open underneath the nail. And so when I was using this lotion, I couldn't get like, I couldn't squeeze it because of my hand. So I figured the easiest thing for me to do was just to cut it open and then stick the good hand in here to get the product out. So long story short of why this looks like this was nice. I got this lotion for Christmas from one of my coworkers, and I enjoyed it. It smells more of lavender than chamomile. It's okay. Like I enjoy the chamomile scent, but I don't think it's as a scent that I would repurchase on my own. I would gladly take it if somebody gifted me like a gift set or something, but not something that I enjoy the eucalyptus spearmint better. Then I finished 2 hand creams. The first one is a full size. This is the Yes to Avocado. It's a fragrance-free daily hand cream with hyaluronic acid. I use this at work, that's why it has my initials. And this was nice. Smells fine. It worked fine. I don't think it's something that I would repurchase. Like if I saw it, I would get it, but it's not something that I'd be like, oh my gosh, I have to repurchase because I ran out. So it worked fine for what I wanted it to do. And then I went through a little sample of this eczema honey oatmeal hand cream. I really enjoyed this. I would definitely buy this in the full size. It's probably really expensive. The only thing I didn't like about this lotion is that it was up to here. Like I'm not kidding. This whole product, I went through this in like 2 applications and that's it. So the packaging is very deceiving. They might as well just have put it in a little foil packet if they're gonna give you that little amount of product. Because I really thought that this thing was full and it was just up to like right here. So in 2 uses, this was done. I also used it at work. When I finished this one, I was like, oh cool, I'll just take a little sample and it'll last me like a couple of days. But no, not even a whole day did it last me. Random stuff, I went through another bottle of my contact solution, the Clear Care, that's my favorite, and another tube of my Crest cavity protection toothpaste, my favorite. More random stuff, I went through a little sample of the Kinship Self-Reflect Probiotic Moisturizing Sunscreen Zinc Oxide Broad Spectrum SPF 32. This was nice, smelled nice, it didn't leave my face greasy or anything, and it worked well with my makeup. I would think about buying that again. And then I went through another Living Proof product. This is the Perfect Hair Day 5-in-1 Styling Treatment. This is the travel size. I don't think it's a deluxe size. I think it's just a travel size. I don't think this is a full size. I hope not. It's really small. But it took me a long time. But I feel like now that I have short hair, I'm using more hair products than when I had long hair. Again, I thought it would be the opposite, but when I had long hair, my hair was always up for the most part. So now that I'm actually styling my hair, I feel like I'm going through more hair product. Anyway, use this one up. I have, I think, more samples of this in my collection, and I've used many before, so I know that I like it. I don't mind it. I went through this thing of Clinique. This is the Take the Day Off Makeup Remover Balm. I used all of this. This worked fine. I have come to the realization that I prefer, for the most part, I prefer like cleanse off oils like in the liquid form than in the balm form. I don't know why. I think it's a lot easier to just like pump it than to have to open this up, scoop some up, close this, make sure that you don't drop what you have in your hand, and it's just, I do have one from It Cosmetics because I bought one because I wanted to try it. That time that It Cosmetics was like 5 times the points. So I have another balm one, but yeah, I think I prefer oils as opposed to balms. I went through 2 cleansers, both deluxe sizes. So one is from Tula Skincare, the Probiotic Superfoods. I really enjoy this cleanser. It smells like, I hate that expression, but it smells like old lady. Like it has that powdery scent, like the Sea Island Cotton from Bath and Body Works. If you guys know what that smells like, I feel like that's what this smells like as well. And I really enjoy it. I would actually buy the full size of this, even though it smells like that. I enjoy it enough to want to buy it. And then I went through this little weird sample of this Super Smooth Cleanser from the brand Rosen. This one was fine. It was kind of weird. It kind of wanted to be a scrubby one, but it didn't have enough scrubby particles. I didn't care for that one. I wouldn't repurchase. Then I went through one serum, and it's a little sample from L'Oreal. This is the Revitalift 1.5 Pure Hyaluronic Acid Serum. I used this during the day. It worked fine. And then I have 2 eye creams. One is from Lancome, the Renergy Lift Multi-Action Ultra. This is a dark circles correcting eye cream. I used this during the day, really enjoyed it. And then I have one from Kiehl's. This is the Powerful Strength Line Reducing and Dark Circle Diminishing Vitamin C Eye Serum. I really enjoyed this one. This is something that I would consider buying in the full size. This, I don't know if it's the hyaluronic acid that it has or the other stuff, but this left kind of like a, when you were applying it, it's a cream form, but it's almost a little bit oily. And I really like that in the morning. My under eye area and like this area right here, it felt like I had just applied lotion, but not greasy. You don't see any product on your skin, any like shininess from the oil that this provides. It's just everything has sunken in and the whole area just looks flawless. I would highly recommend buying this one. I would definitely buy this in the full size. I did purchase, I am using one from, another one from Kiehl's actually. It's the avocado eye cream, but I would definitely buy this after I finish that one. I really enjoyed that one. And then last but not least, I have some samples that I want to go through here. I recently got a bunch of samples in an Ulta order that I placed. Don't worry, I didn't buy any makeup, but I needed some other stuff. And it came with a goodie bag and it came with all these samples. So I don't want to start accumulating samples. So I made it a goal to use them all throughout the month. And I'm so happy that I did. So I'm going to start with, just randomly, I have the Mad Hippie Advanced Skincare Vitamin C Serum with cognac root, ferulic, and hyaluronic acid. Really enjoyed this. I do have a little deluxe size dropper of that. So I'm happy to use it. I went through a moisturizer from Peter Thomas Roth. This is the Water Drenched Hyaluronic Cloud Cream Hydrating Moisturizer. Worked fine, nothing to write home about. Then I went through a Philosophy One Step Facial Cleanser. This is the Purity cleanser from Philosophy. I really enjoy it. I've used many samples and full-size bottles of that. Then I went through a Soap and Glory, a Cream Come True body butter. I really enjoy this. I would buy this in the full size. I liked how it smelled and I like how it made my body feel. Really enjoyed it. Then I have a Peach Slices. I think that's the brand. Snail Rescue Oil-Free Moisturizer. I really enjoyed this moisturizer as well. I never heard of this brand, but I would be interested to try more from them. Then I have this Bliss Rose Gold Rescue PHA AHA Blend Sensitive Skin. I used this mainly towards the end of April before I started doing my, no. I used this whenever I did a sleeping mask during my May mask challenge thing that I'm doing right now. Words are hard. But yeah, I think this was used towards the beginning when I used the sleeping mask, just because this is a like a peel, so I was afraid to do like a heavy mask, like a charcoal mask or a clay mask, and then to do a peel, so that's why I did that. Anyway, I went through a Good Molecules silicone-free priming moisturizer. Did not like that, didn't care for it, wouldn't want to try it again. Then I went through a Believe the True Cream Aqua Bomb Light Gel Cream for the face. I like this okay. My personal preference is I like moisturizers that are in cream form. I'm not really one to really enjoy moisturizers that come in gel form. That's just my personal preference. Then I went through a Slick Skin Essential Lipids Serum. I didn't care for this one. I feel like this was just water. I didn't feel like it did anything for me. And then I went through a little duo from Fresh. I have the Fresh Milk Body Cleanser and the Fresh Milk Body Lotion. I really enjoyed the cleanser. The lotion did nothing for me. It left my skin super dry, not moisturizing at all. But the cleanser smells really nice. I would be interested in buying the full size. Maybe sometimes I do buy like fancier shower gels and stuff just because I feel like I want to treat myself a little bit, especially if there's a good deal going on. But so if that was going on with Fresh, I would consider buying the body wash, but not the body lotion. That one did nothing for me. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. My goodness, this video is super long. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.